I would like to call this meeting of April 20th to order. Please, I'd like to introduce the people in attendance. Members of the Zoning Board of Appeals are myself, Fred Matrulli, Chairman, Ned Semijic, sorry if I pronounced your name, Frank Donato and Wendy Tarver, along with Patty Carr, representative of the Urban and Economic Development. And is Dan Koza here?
Yes.
Patty, is Dan? Yes? All right.
Yep.
Dan Koza, Chief Building Inspector, and Kate Hartnett, Assistant Corporation Counsel. We will hear each case individually as it appears on the agenda. When your case is called, please state your name and address for the record. After listening to the applicant's proposal, I will ask for speakers for or against the proposed project. All remarks and any questions are to be addressed to the members of the board only and should be limited to 2 minutes per person. We will then vote on the project immediately following. Okay, so I guess the first agenda item is, what do we got here? Is it 111 Hawthorne Ave? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. 510 Deerfield Drive.
Okay, hang on. I'll get that one. 510 Deerfield, okay. Deerfield Drive. Okay, Jeremy Gilbert, is he here on the line?
Yes, I am. Yep.
Would you mind describing the project to everyone?
Okay, I'm just going to read pursuant to section 2-2967-4A of the zoning ordinance of the city of Utica, the applicant is seeking an area variance in order to construct a garage at the above referenced property. The applicant is proposing to construct a 24 by 28, 672 square foot two-stall garage in the rear of the property. The garage will be 17 feet high. In accordance with the zoning ordinance for the city of Utica, the maximum height of an accessory structure is a height less than the height of the primary building. The height of the existing house is 16 feet. Therefore, the applicant will be required to receive an area variance for the additional height requested. The applicant is also seeking an area variance in order to locate the proposed garage on the side property line. In accordance with the zoning ordinance of the city of Utica, the minimum side yard setback for accessory structures is 5 feet. The applicant is proposing to install an additional driveway that will access the proposed garage. A curb cut permit will be required by the engineering department. Mr. Gilbert, you can go ahead and explain to the board what it is you're looking to do, please.
I'm planning on putting the garage probably about 10 to 19 feet behind the house. And I'd like to put the garage right on the line. And because no one lives on the right side, I got a creek on the right side of my house. So I'd like to put it right on the line there. And it mentions a curb cut permit. I won't need that because there's no curbs on my property.
You still have to apply
okay.
for that to the engineering department, even if there aren't curbs.
Okay.
So board, if you see this photo, Mr. Gilbert, correct, beyond this, to the right of your house is in the rear is where you're going to be placing the garage?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the rear of the property. This is the left-hand side. The right-hand side, this is the front of the house. That's what the proposed garage is going to resemble. And that's how much area he has in his yard. So as you'll see, he's proposing to put the garage on this side property line, which there is nothing next to him, as he stated, just a creek. And you'll see from this photo right here. And he's also seeking an area variance for the height of the garage.
Are the garage doors going to be on the back side? You know.
Yeah, I am gonna put one garage door in the back so you can access my backyard from there. So I'll be able to go right straight through the garage right to the back.
Okay, but the driveway then will be on the side of the house, right? Along the
Yeah.
creek, yep, okay.
You plan on finishing the garage with vinyl siding similar to the house?
Yeah, it'll be white siding.
Okay.
Okay, looking at this picture right here, there seems to be a pole, a utility pole. Are you going around the tree or, I mean, to
It's
put your
gonna be.
driveway in?
I'll be pulling in front of the pole there. Yeah.
Are you gonna pave that driveway?
Not at this moment, no.
It has to be a dustless surface.
Okay. Does it have a time frame on that, or?
The board can put a time frame on it, yes.
Betty, is he in a floodplain?
I'm not sure. That would be, we would
Oh,
have
yeah.
to check with,
Yeah,
And
it'll be up to me to find out.
I imagine so if he's right next to a creek.
That's that close to the creek. And then
Yeah.
I don't know if the DEC or any of them would have any say so in this matter, being so close to that creek. I didn't see this until today. I'm gonna suggest we table this and do a little, gather a little information about floodplain if he's in it, and if the DEC has anything to say about him building so close to the creek. Kate, are you on?
Yes, she's right here.
All right. What does she think?
So, for, when the variance being sought is for a setback, oh, can you hear me? When the variance being sought is for a setback, generally there doesn't need to be a seeker review. But if there's a concern about floodplain stuff, when he goes to get his building permit, engineering should probably review it just in case. But
Yeah.
since this is residential construction, I mean, it's probably not too,
Right, it could be reviewed in-house.
it can be reviewed in-house. It's not
Mhm.
like it's
Not a
probably,
formal seeker review.
no.
Okay.
Not for this because of the nature of what's being requested.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, why does he need such a tall garage, with 12-foot high doors? What is he gonna keep in there,
I got a camper I like to store there. I've been storing it in my aunt and uncle's barn, and along with the campers they have stored there, and I just want to be able to put my camper in that garage. So for the winter time, so yeah.
Yeah, then you have a second door as well. It seemed like in the front, looking at it from me, if you shifted that door in the middle to fit the camper in, you could actually lower the size of this thing.
May I ask? Can you say that again? Because something happened there.
The 12-foot door, if you move that door to the middle of this proposed garage, you could fit that door in the middle of the garage rather than being offset like that. And the height of the building could be the height of your house or lower.
Well, these are going to be trusses, so they're going to be straight across. They're manufactured trusses, so it's going to be level all the way across.
They built scissor trusses. There's scissor trusses out there. They're called scissor trusses. They're built almost as a rafter type as well.
Yeah. Well, I want to be able to put a car on the side of it, so
Just
I don't want to have like a wicked big door.
100 square feet.
What's the pitch of the roof? 4 foot,
412. Yeah.
412?
Is this gonna be metal outside, or is it gonna be vinyl, or
It's gonna be a vinyl siding. Yeah.
what, metal roof, or shingle roof, or?
Yeah, and I'm gonna metal. I'd like to have metal on there.
Well, if you do, then why can't you just lower the pitch of the foot? And then you got one less problem.
I would have to talk to the. I have Micah Crewell. He's the one. He's in the construction there, and that's what he proposed. It's a 412.
Yeah. The 412 is a standard, it's just a standard pitch. That's all it is. But
Yeah.
I don't think you've got a problem with the size of the garage, in other words, that you're gonna have any kind of snow load or whatever, especially if you're gonna do a metal roof. You should be fine. So,
Really?
Hi,
So,
this is Kate. I just wanted to talk a little bit more about that floodplain question you had. So my opinion on this is because it's residential, because we're just talking about a setback variance from the property line, and the property line actually goes to the creek, if I understood correctly. I don't really think that there's gonna be any, benefit to withholding decision until you hear from engineering, because if he goes right up to the property line, he's just going up to the creek. So even if, it's really only his property that is at risk from, from flooding, if he's right up to the line. So I don't know that there's really any benefit to seeking further review from engineering on floodplain and stuff, unless I'm
Oh, no,
missing.
no, Kate, any construction in a floodplain has to be designed properly, whether it be commercial or residential. The building still would have to acquire.
That would go through, he applies for a building permit, right, Dan? I
And
don't
it
think
would, yeah, right, it will come through me, yeah, correct.
okay, so matters for the area variance, it'll be reviewed when he applies for a building permit, right?
Right, right, I just don't want him to have the impression, once the variance is approved, that he doesn't, that is part of it.
Right, so
So,
right, when he applies for the building permit, that's when it's gonna come into play.
okay, okay, all right, so I mean, if you grant him the variance to build, he may not be able to build it. It may need to be elevated or designed properly.
Right, he just has to be designed properly, but the
Or
variance is
correct.
the variance.
The variance is just for the height and for the location.
Okay,
It's
as long as he's aware of that. All right,
okay.
I'm good.
I know we discussed briefly the telephone pole. You're talking about entering from the right of the telephone pole, is that correct?
No, left, because if I go over to the right of the pole, wouldn't be on my property anymore. I'd be on the city of Utica's property, I guess. I don't know who owns it. I got 20 feet from where I'm trying to get right on the line to the creek. So I'd be going on whatever property that is.
Okay,
So
so
I've
you're
got
going
to
to
the
the
left
left
of
of the telephone pole?
is the pole
Yeah,
on
I'd
the
have to go
left?
from the left.
Okay.
Is the pole on the lot line?
No, there's a ditch or something, there's a culvert or something right there, right to the right of that pole. So and then you got the line coming down that grounds it. I mean, to hold the pole, because that's the very last pole. So
I see it.
So you also have a tree, right beyond here. Are you looking to basically go diagonal into your garage?
I got a tree. You see trees in that picture? They're almost all gone right now. I ripped them right out. Those cedars are overgrown. So where those trees are, the cedar trees, that's where the property line's pretty much at. So them trees are gonna be gone, or they're mostly gone now.
The big pines?
Yeah, I've been ripping them out.
So your access is going to be to the left of the, just left of the
Left.
telephone pole, going along the side
Yep.
of your house?
Yeah.
Are two driveways permitted? There's not anything, is there anything saying there can't be two driveways?
No. As long as he has enough distance between the two.
And there's no sidewalks or anything over there that we have to be concerned about?
No, there's no sidewalks. No.
So as you can see right here is the telephone pole that he is proposing. Are you?
Right.
Has anyone got out and looked at this property?
You on the opposite side?
Yeah.
There's a gentleman across, but his house is up the street. I'm looking at his backyard, I guess you would say. I'm not sure what his name is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to ask for and against, Fred?
I'm sorry, did you talking to me?
Yeah, do you want to ask for and against?
Are there any guests here that would like to speak on the subject?
Any in favor of the project? Any
All those-
opposed?
I
Okay.
guess no. So it's
Or
up
do you
to the
have
board.
questions?
Is there any motions?
I was just wondering if it's. Are you trying to still want me to see if I can get a lower roof yet, or is the 412 still gonna be? Is that gonna be okay? I think it's sit in the back. You aren't gonna be able to see this at all. I don't. So I was just kind of curious on the.
Well, in other words, you want to stick with the 17-inch, 17-foot peak. So it's up to the members of the board. If they think it's okay, then it'll pass. It'll be a variance. So, does anybody want to make a motion on this?
I'll make a motion to approve it. You know, honestly, I don't see this affecting any of the neighbors. I don't think this will be visible from the road or very much anybody. I mean, if this is something he wants to do, my main concern is this roadway or driveway he's gonna have to put in leading into it.
Yeah.
It seems like it's gonna be really odd looking from, looking at it in front of the house, trying to offset from the pole and then make it through the house and then trying to get a camper through there. You know, I see that as being difficult, but if that's what, he wants, I don't see that affecting anybody.
Yeah, I wish that pole was all the way, but.
Yeah.
But
I see a struggle there, but yeah. Like I said, if he's gonna vinyl side the house from the outside or the garage from the outside and sticks to that, that's fine. What I don't want to see is a metal building, back there, or maybe some of the neighbors noticing it. I think that the metal building itself devalues a house or a neighborhood. So
I'll second that.
Okay, all in favor?
Mr. Giller, I just want to let you know that you won't be allowed to park in front of the house in this driveway, considering you already have a driveway. So, we're not looking to have an excess of cars in your front yard.
Okay. And this new driveway you talk about, none parked there?
Right. Not be on the front of the house.
Not in the front of on the concrete part?
No, in
I'm
the,
not sure.
No,
in the new driveway. You can continue
Okay.
parking your existing driveway, just in the new driveway, no
Okay.
parking on the front of the house.
All right. Yep. I understand.
Who seconded it?
I did, Frank.
Thank you. All in favor?
Alright. That's how far away it's gonna be.
Wait,
How
again,
far
you'll
away
have
does that second driveway, Patty, have to be? From the
10.
existing?
10 feet.
10 feet? Okay.
Good.
Again, you'll have to get your building permit and you'll have to follow all the regulations, for floodplain, requirements.
Okay.
Okay, you can give them a call tomorrow. It's 315-792-0163.
Okay. And all righty.
Have a nice night.
Good luck.
All right. You too. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, what's the next item, Pat?
On the agenda?
Yeah, which one would you like? 'Cause I didn't get an agenda, that's why I'm saying that. All I have is the individual PDF.
Yeah, the agenda went out. ZBA case number 10-21, 762 Lansing Street, applicant Aziz Zibo. Pursuant to section 2-2967-4A of the zoning ordinances of the City of Utica, the applicant is seeking an area variance in order to install a swimming pool at the above referenced property. The applicant is proposed to install an 18-foot above-ground pool in the rear yard of the property at this location. In accordance with section 2-29584 of the zoning ordinance for the City of Utica, the minimum side and rear yard setback for a swimming pool is 5 feet. The applicant is proposing to have a 2-foot side yard setback, therefore will require an area variance for the reduction in the side yard setback. The rear yard setback will be 5 feet as required.
Backyard fence.
Yeah. So here is, what he's proposing. This is, the home, and he has a shed. He's proposing a swimming pool. The rear will be 5 feet, the side, 2 feet. And this is the location where he'll be placing his swimming pool. Aziz, are you on the line? Is the applicant on the line for 762 Lansing Street?
I see him on the list, Patty, but it looks like his mic is.
Okay, he
he's
might be
muted.
having difficulty with the microphone.
I'm here.
Okay, do you want to just explain to the board what it is you're looking to do?
Yeah,
Anything
but
further to say?
yeah, I wanna say is correct. Swimming pool size, no 18, 15 feet. 15,
You're
no
gonna make it-
18. We have plan. Now gonna change to 15 feet.
But you still need the variance for the 2 feet, correct?
That's okay, but no swimming pool 18 feet, but 15 feet, I have plan, put swimming pool.
Right, right. But where
And
are you gonna
also,
have it? Is it still gonna
yeah,
be?
also I cut all of them tree, I have clean area now where it's gonna be installation swimming pool. No more tree. I cut, remove everything.
Okay. So you're still gonna be 2 feet from the property line, correct?
Probably I get now more space, from board zone.
Because you reduced it to a 15-foot swimming pool rather than 18?
Yeah, no more, no 18, 15, 1 5.
Well,
Oh, thanks.
right. You have 5 feet on the side? Or
But
just 2?
probably no 5, but I get more space, around.
So, board, he may not need the 5 feet, based on his discussion right now. But if you choose to pass the variance. You know, that way he can be safe wherever he puts his pool.
Yeah.
Are there any speakers for or against this project? Board, do you have any questions?
I have a simple question. You know, is there, you know, when you have pools, obviously you have he must have children, that's why he has the pool. And the question is anybody from the neighborhood here that would speak out for or against this project?
And just says that.
No, I don't have any problem with neighbor. They don't have kids. Only I have one kids, you know, in my family.
Oh, okay, very good.
You can't sit with me anymore.
I live 15 years this area, you know, it's 762 Lansing Street. I don't have any problem with my neighbors. I'm okay.
All right.
Does anybody want
Patty,
to
I'd
make a
like-
motion?
Yes, I'll make a motion to approve it, please.
I
I'll
second.
Wendy, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, Aziz, you will have to get a swimming pool permit through the codes department.
Okay. But
Okay.
how long gonna be waiting for permit? How long gonna be waiting I get permit?
It's not long, just give them a phone call tomorrow.
Okay, which one phone I did call back?
Yep, 315-792-0163. Ask for David.
Oh, I know him.
Yeah, ask for David. He'll be able to help you out, okay?
Yeah, okay, I know him. Okay.
All right, have a good night.
Okay, thank you so much, guys, for joining, and thank you so much for help for everybody.
No problem.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Next case is ZBA case number 11-21. Hoover Ave, applicant Gail Grimaldi, pursuant to section 2-2967-4A of the zoning ordinances, City of Utica. The applicant is seeking an area variance in order to erect a fence to the above referenced property. The applicant is proposing to install a 6-foot white vinyl fence along the Hollingsworth side of the property and connect the fence to the existing fence in the rear of the property. The property is situated on a corner lot, therefore is considered to have 2 front yards. In accordance with zoning ordinances of the City of Utica, a maximum height of 3 feet solid fence is allowed in the front yard in a residential mixed zoning district. The applicant will be required to receive an area variance for the proposed height and location of the fence. The city right-of-way ends 17 feet from the edge of the pavement. Therefore, the fence cannot start any closer to the pavement than 17 feet. So here is her diagram. And here are some photos. I'll give you a better look. Hold on. So this is the edge of her house, the rear of her house. She's looking to come out towards the road and over. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the better one. Rotate that.
So that you'll see, that gives a better view of where she's proposing. She will be required 17 feet from the edge of the pavement in is where she can start her fence. Ms. Grimaldi, are you on the line?
Yes, I am.
Okay, if you want to just explain to the board what you're looking to do.
Okay, I'd like to come out from the corner of my house where you see the deck.
Yep.
And then come out, then go straight across towards the existing fence, and the fence I want would be extended further than my neighbor's existing fence.
Yeah. So that gives a better perspective also.
Yes.
You know, approximately 17 feet from the edge of the pavement. Does that bring you inside the tree right there?
Okay, it's, where that tree is, the fence is not gonna be, the tree's not gonna be within that fenced-in area. The fence
Right.
will come before the tree.
Okay, but do you understand that you have to measure 17 feet from the edge of the pavement? You can't go
No,
any
I did
further,
not know that.
you cannot go out further out than that.
What is the house? How many feet is the house
Okay,
from?
it's from where the curb, where an existing curb would have been.
Yeah, 17 feet in.
I can't do it any less than that.
Nope, that's the city right of way, and you can't build in the city right of way.
Okay,
That's
so,
basically, if you had sidewalks, that's where your sidewalks would end.
Still got that big there.
all right, I don't know how many feet that area would be. From the diagram, he didn't measure the feet. He just measured the distance from the house.
Right. Let's see if we can see that. Which is, you were proposing 15 from the house to the fence, to the,
Right,
then the fence.
right.
But again, you'll have to measure from the edge of the pavement. And that's where you can, that will determine this length between the house and the fence. Okay?
Maybe you want to table this one until she can get to that.
I don't think we need to table it. Just the fence permit will determine that. You know what I mean?
Oh, because it's just for height and stuff? Because she's not seeking a,
Well,
not
she-
seeking a setback variance.
Well, yes, because it's a front yard.
How much of a setback variance does she have? We don't know.
We don't really know.
I don't hear you at all.
So, we were just talking about, even though we don't have the measurement for how close you are to the porch, you have to be 17 feet away from the edge of the curb where the pavement is. That might take you right
Okay.
to where those bushes are, even right to the porch. So we can't allow you to come out and be in the city right away, but the board can still, if they wanted to, after hearing public comment, could approve a variance for the height of the fence with the condition that the fence, you know, not be placed in the city right of way.
Okay. I would agree to that.
Board, do you have any questions?
Nope.
Is there any speakers, anybody in favor of the application?
Well, I have one question. What is the height of the fence again? You said 3 feet is the max, right?
6 feet, yeah.
6 feet? Okay. I thought you said 3. I didn't think it was 3.
No, 6, a white vinyl fence.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
They're seeking the variance from the 3 feet requirement to make it 6.
Right.
Right. Okay. I'll make a motion to accept.
Wait a minute, is there anybody against this project? Okay, go ahead, Fred.
I'll make a motion to accept this, this variance, as long as she stays the 17 feet away from the curb, designation.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, Ms. Grimaldi, again, you'll have to get a fence permit through the codes department. If you want to call David tomorrow, it's 315-792-0163.
Okay.
Okay?
Now,
Yep.
one more thing, because I don't want to put up anything and then on the other side of the house, there's going to be a gate.
That's fine.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Yep, have a great night.
You too. Thank you so much. Good night.
You're welcome. Next case, ZBA case number 12-21, 111 Hawthorne Ave, applicant Oksana Kita, pursuant to section 2-2967-4A of the zoning ordinances, City of Utica, the applicant is seeking an area variance in order to extend an existing garage at the above referenced property. The applicant has constructed a 17-foot by 11-foot addition to their existing 20-foot by 20.5-foot garage in the rear of the property. The garage is approximately 4 feet from the rear property line and 1.5 feet from the side property line. In accordance with zoning ordinance of the City of Utica, the minimum rear and side yard setback for an accessory structure is 5 feet. The applicant is seeking an area variance for the reduction in the rear and side yard setbacks. Here is the diagram. This is actually sideways, I apologize. Let me just turn it. So this is the existing garage. They added an addition, as you'll see. You'll see from these photos. Let me turn those around. So here's the existing garage, and they've extended the existing garage to the side. This is, I believe, the rear setback of the above photo, and this is the side, or vice versa. I apologize, I'm not sure, but it is 4 feet from the rear and 1.5 feet from the side property line.
So this was done without a permit, then I would take it.
Right. Oops. Oksana, are you available?
Yes, hi,
you
good evening.
Yes, okay. If you just want to explain to the board what it is that you built.
Yeah, so my husband and I, we just recently got married and we moved in into this house, and he's new to the country, so we didn't know that we had to, over the laws. So he kind of started building it without the permission, and then when we found out we had to be 5 feet away, which we're not. So we're 4 feet away from the rear and 1.5 feet away from the side. So we can reduce that if you allow us to. But right now that's how it is.
Any questions, board?
So, just to clarify, she said that they could, if we asked them to, reduce this, the footprint to the 5-foot, variance?
From the side. Yeah, we can do it from the
back,
side.
yeah.
Because,
Yeah, the back is 4 feet?
yeah.
Is the back the same as the back of the garage, existing garage?
Yeah.
That straight line?
He leveled that how it was with the garage.
Yep, you'll see here it's in line with the existing garage.
Right.
Yep.
So
Okay.
that's fine.
We talked to our neighbors. They didn't mind it how it is, but it's up to you what you say.
Can I ask why you didn't just make the garage wider rather than this L-shaped for this construction?
I don't know. It wasn't me. It was my husband. But he said it was easier to add the storage because he don't want to he was afraid the whole garage would fall apart because it wasn't in a good condition. But they were. Now they said it's fine.
Okay.
Patty, what is the setback supposed to be?
5 feet.
5? Okay.
And
And
she's
it's 2,
seeking 4 and 1.5.
or 1.5, okay.
Yeah, the 4 feet, I don't think that's objectionable just because the existing garage is already there.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think that's a problem. You can't ask him to move it a foot when there's a garage already 4 feet away.
Oksana, is this a side photo? Can you see it?
Yeah, no, I'm on the phone. Yeah, I took the side photo, which is like 1.5 feet away, and there's like a little fence or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The chain link
Okay.
fence?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are you is your husband going to be putting gutters on the garage?
What is gutters? I'm not sure what that is.
To catch the water from the roof.
I'm not sure. I know he wanted to do the whole siding like the same as, the garage and the storage. That it would be the same, but I don't know about the gutter. Does it have to be there?
Well, the rain should be directed away from your neighbor's yard.
Yeah, so the water from your roof doesn't go onto the neighbor's property.
Oh, okay.
It's up to the board. Any other questions, board? Is there anybody on the call in favor of the application? Anybody opposed? Anybody want to make a motion?
I make a motion to approve, if they put gutters to put the water away from their neighbor's property, and that they side it properly towards the house.
I think, as you'll see, I don't think that's vinyl siding on the garage. You're not looking for vinyl siding, you're just looking to match the existing garage,
Yes.
correct, Cindy? Okay. Thank you. Anybody want a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, Oksana, you'll have to get a
Yes.
building permit. You'll have to get a building permit through the codes department, okay?
Yes.
And you understand that they want gutters on
Yes,
the garage to direct the water away from your neighboring property. And
Okay.
and the new addition has to match the existing garage, the exterior materials, okay?
Okay. Just one more question. So can we keep it the way it is, or do you want us to reduce that?
No, you can keep it the way it is.
Okay. Thanks so much.
Okay, have a nice night.
One more question. So I gotta come there, or I call somebody for the
Yeah,
building?
give David Cardarelli a call tomorrow, 315-792-0163.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great night.
You too. Bye.
Board, do you have anything further?
No.
Okay, then I believe we will adjourn this meeting. Have a great
Thank you,
night.
Chairwoman.
Okay, thank you.
Chairwoman.
Have a great night.
Good night, guys.
Thank you, Chairwoman.
Thank you, Chair.